isn't coming yet. Toto, did she hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Come on, we'll go to Uncle Henry and Annie Ann. Come on, Toto. 57, 58. This isn't what Miss Vollie did to Toto. Dorothy, please. We're trying to count. Oh, but I know Miss Vollie took her right over the back with the...
Not now, honey. This old incubator's gone bad. We're likely to lose a lot of our chicks.
She says she gets in her garden, she's her old cat every day. Dorothy, please. Well, but she doesn't do it every day. Only once or twice a week. And she can't catch her old cat anyway. And now she says she's going to get the sheriff. Dorothy! Dorothy, we're busy. All right.
Little boyfriend or Mr. Golf troubles. Gosh, I'm like, you still have someone to play with, you know?
I know, Henry, but we all got to work out our own problems.
Yes.
I hope we got them in time.
How's it coming?
Take it easy. Ow! You got my finger.
Well, why don't you get your finger out of the way? Come on over this way. Okay. There you are.
Right on my finger. It's a lucky thing it wasn't your hand.
See, what am I going to do about Miss Vollie just because Toto gets in her garden and chases her old cat?
Listen, honey, I got that hog skin. Now look at Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Vollie. Think you had any brains at all?
I have so got brains.
Then why don't you use them? When you go home, don't go by Miss Volie's place. Then Toto won't get in the garden, and you won't get in no trouble, see?
You just won't listen, that's all.
Well, your head ain't made of straw, you know.
Oh, it feels like my joints are rusty.
Well, Dorothy, don't let Holly kid you about Miss Vollie. She's just a poor, sour-faced old maid. You know, she ain't got no heart left. You should have more heart yourself and have pity on her.
Gee, I try and have a heart.
Now, here's something that has heart. This is the best invention I've ever invented.
This?
Well, sure, it's to break up wind so it's having no more dust storms. Can you imagine what it'll mean to this section of the country? Here's the principle. See this fan? This fan blows air currents up into the air. These air currents send... Ow! Who did that? I bet you did.
Say, get in there before we make a dime bank out of you. Listen, kid, you let that old gulch heifer try and buffalo you? She ain't nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid of her.
And the next time she squawks, walk right up to her and spit her in the eye. That's what I do.
Ow! Ow! Oh, help me! Get me out of here! Help! Oh.
That thing.
You all right, Dorothy? Yes, I'm all right. I fell in Zeke. Why, Zeke, you're just as scared as I am.
What's the matter? Gonna let a little old pig make a coward out of you? Boy, Zeke, you're just as worthless as
Here, what's all this jabber-wapping when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands that'll be out of a job before they know it.
Well, you see, Dorothy was walking along.
I saw you tinkering with that contraption, Hickory. Now you and Holly better get back to that wagon.
All right, Miss Gale. But someday, they're going to erect a statue of me in this town, and then...
Well, don't go posing for it now. Here, you can't work on an empty stomach. Have some crullers.
Oh gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Just fried.
Oh, thanks. Well.
You see, Dorothy tumbled into the big rock. It's no place for Dorothy in the pigsty. Here, go feed those hogs before they work themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Henny Ann, really, you know what Miss Vollie said she was going to do to Toto? Dorothy, dear, stop imagining things. You always get yourself worked up and fret over nothing. No. Dorothy, you just help us out today. Find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble. Okay? A place where there isn't any trouble. Do you suppose there is a place like that, Toto? There must be. It's not a place where you can get to by boat or train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain.
Mr. Gale,
Howdy, Scotch.
I need to speak with you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy? Well, what has Dorothy done?
What has she done? Why, I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog.
No. That dog's a menace to the community, and I'm taking it to the sheriff to make sure it's destroyed.
Destroy? Toto? Oh, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry, Annie Em, you won't let her do this, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we, Em?
No.
Please, Annie Em. Toto didn't mean to. She didn't know she was doing anything wrong. I'm the one that ought to be punished. I'm the one that let her into her garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that can take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, how would it be if she keeps her tied up? She's really gentle. With gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. See, here's his order allowing me to take it. Unless you want to go against the law, of course.
Now, Dorothy, we can't go against the law. I'm afraid poor Toto's going to have to go.
Now you're seeing reason.
No.
Here, I want you to tie her up with this good and tight. I don't want to be attacked again.
Oh, no, no. I won't let you take her. You go away. You won't bite you myself. Oh, you wicked old witch. Uncle Henry, Annie Em, don't let him take Toto, please.
I've got more. Just let me have it all.
Stop her.
Take her, Henry.
Toto, Uncle Henry, how could you?
Out my reproach! Just because you own half the county doesn't give you the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years I've been dying to tell you what I've thought of you, and now, well, being as I'm a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Toto, Dorothy, you came back. I got you back. Oh, I'm so glad, Toto. I'll be coming back with you in a minute. We've got to get away. We've got to run away. Oh. Oh, quick.
Well, well, house guests, Now, who might you be? No, wait, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, that's not it. You're going on a visit. No, I'm wrong. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Why?
Wait, don't tell me. They don't understand you, They don't appreciate it. You want to see other lands, big oceans, big mountains, big cities.
Why? To read what was inside of me.
Yes.
Please, Professor Marvel, can't we go along with you?
Well,
Oh, Toto, don't do that. That's not polite. We haven't been asked yet.
she's perfectly welcome. As one dog to another, eh? Now, let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. You wanted to go home.
No, I wanted to go along with you.
Oh.
Nobody would miss me at home. They don't even care about me.
Oh, come now.
No, they wouldn't, honestly. Annie Em was even going to let them kill Toto yesterday for biting his gulch. Please, Annie Em, can we go along with you and see all the crown heads of Europe?
Do you know any? Yes. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. So you just sit down. There. This is the same genuine, magic, authentic crystal used by the priests of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Mark Antony and Julius Caesar, and so on and so on. Now, you better close your eyes, my child, in order to be better in tune with the infinite. We can't do these things without reaching out into the infinite. Yeah, that's all right. You can open your eyes now. You will gaze into the crystal. What's this I see? I see a house and a barn and a picket fence and a weather vane of a running horse. No, it's a crowing rooster.
That's our farm.
Yes. There's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress. Her face is carework.
That's Aunt Anne.
Her name is Emily.
Yes, that's right. What is she doing?
Well, I can't quite see. She's crying.
Oh,
Someone has hurt her. Someone has just about broken her heart.
me?
Well, it's someone she cares for very much. Someone she's been very kind to. Someone she's taken care of in sickness.
I had the measles once. She stood by me every minute. What is she doing now?
She's going into a little bedroom.
Does it have poppies on the wallpaper?
I said it had poppies on the wallpaper. What's this? She's putting her hand on her heart. She's sitting down on the bed. That's all. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could be sick, do you? Oh, I have to go home right away.
I thought you were coming along with me.
Oh, no, I have to get to her right away. Oh, to the little I do. If I go home, they might send you to the sheriff. And if I don't, Henny may die. I know what I'll do. I'll give it to Holly. She'll watch out for you. But we've got to hurry. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot!
Sounds like a storm's brewing up. A whopper, speaking the vernacular of peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Holly, get to the horses! Where's Hickory? Hickory, don't do anything!
Here!
What are you doing there?
Oh, this is my chance! Don't you see the sight?
Don't go to Hickory! I'm Holly, get them horses loose!
Alright, you, I'm sorry.
Go on, come on, I tell you!
She's here! It's a Presto!
Where's Dorothy?
Dorothy! Dorothy! Where are you? Dorothy!
Dorothy!
Henry, I can't find Dorothy. She's somewhere else.
We have to go. The twins are coming.
Dorothy!
Emily, we need to go! Everybody in the storm cellar!
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. No, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Me? I'm not a witch. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, then is that the witch?
Oh, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins have just called me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East, and there's the house, and here's here you are, and that's all that's left of the Witch of the East. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
Oh, you are? I beg your pardon. I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you freed them of the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are munchkins?
They're the little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You can all come out to thank me now. Come out. It's all right. Come out wherever you are, and meet the lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was a miracle that happened just this. One day the dad just switched the house to bitch. Suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then the witch, to satisfy an itch, flying on a broomstick, thumbing for a hitch. And then the switch. The house began to pitch. The kitchen took a switch. And then it on the wicked witch and did. We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly. You feel us so completely that we thank you.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Ding dong, witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepy head, rub your eyes down and ding dong, wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the mountains go below, 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 below. And so we're gonna sing. Ding dong, carry on, sing it high, sing. Let them know the wicked witch
Sweet history.
And we were born like That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's worse than the other one was.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me!
Leave her alone.
You stay out of this. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, wasn't it? You killed her, didn't you?
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
An accident, eh? You didn't mean it? Well, my pretty, I can cause accidents too. And this is how I do
Aren't
it.
you forgetting the ruby slippers?
Slippers. Yes, the slippers, of course. They're gone. The ruby slippers, what have you done with them? You get...
There they are in their dust.
Give me back my slippers. I'm the only one that knows how to use them, and they are no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back!
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before someone dumps a house on you as well.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, it's true. I can't attend to you here and now as I like. Just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too!
It's all right. You can get up now. She's gone. Oh, smell sulfur. I'm afraid you meet rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd do anything to get out of Oz altogether, which is the way back to Kansas. I can't go the way I came.
Well, no, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
Oh, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkinland.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
Well, it's always best to start at the beginning, and all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what
Just
happens if...
follow the yellow brick road.
My, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
That way is a very nice way.
Who said that? Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't she pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Oh, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose? Or can't you make up your mind?
Well, that's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. I haven't got a brain, only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
Well, I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, I guess you're right. Well, we haven't really met properly, have we?
Why no?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, I'm not feeling at all well. You see, it's very tedious being stuck up here with a beam up your back.
Oh dear, that must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, I'm...
Oh, here, let me help you.
Well, that's very kind of you, very kind.
Well, I don't quite see how I can.
Well, of course, I'm not very bright about doing things, but I think if you'll just bend the nail down in the back, maybe I'll slip off.
Oh, yes.
Ooh!
Oh, are you all right?
Whoops, there goes some of me again.
Oh, does it hurt?
Oh no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again. Oh my, it's good to be free.
Oh!
Woo! Did I scare you?
No, of course not. Just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you.
No.
I didn't think so. Boo! Scat! Boo! I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my field and laugh in my face. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
What would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could... And my head, I'd be snatching out my thoughts with daisy hatchet if I only had brains. I'd unravel any riddle for any individual in trouble or pain.
With the thoughts of you being and the Lincoln if you only had a brain.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had brains. Then perhaps I'd deserve you and be even worthy of you.
Wonderful. Why, if the scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, the crows be scared to pieces.
They would?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Kansas?
That's where I live, and I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to the Emerald to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but if he didn't, you wouldn't be any worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But maybe you better not. I have a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
Witch? Ha! I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Except a lighted match.
I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box full of them for the chance of getting some brains. Look, I won't be any trouble because I can't eat a thing. And I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Hooray! We're off to see a wizard! Woo!
You're not starting out very well.
Oh, I'll try. Really, I will.
To Oz?
2 Oz.
Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Is a wizard, fabulous,
She was hungry. Well, how would you like to have someone come along and pick something off of you?
I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas.
Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. Huh. What do you mean she doesn't want to get those apples? Are you hinting my apples are where they ought to be?
Oh no, it's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
Oh, you.
Go!
Oh, hell! Let me out! I'll give you little green worms.
I'll show you how to get apples. Hooray! I guess that did it. Help yourself.
Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
What?
Yes, look. Did you say something?
Oil can what?
Oil can. Oh, here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
He said his mouth.
My goodness, I can talk again. Oh, my arms, oh, my elbows.
Oh, does it hurt?
No, it feels wonderful. I've been holding this axe up for ages.
Oh, however did you get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree down over there, minding my own business. When in the middle of my chop, it started to rain. I rusted solid, and I've been that way ever since.
Oh, you're perfect now.
My neck? Perfect. Bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty. The tinsman forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart, all hollow. When man's an empty kettle, he should be on his metal, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kinda human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me a rockin' above a voice sings low.
Romeo.
I hear a beat. How sweet just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. Oh, I could stay young and sure, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart. Yes, so I may be presuming that I could be kind of human. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the bird that shoots the arrows if I only.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm afraid I'm still a little rusty yet.
Oh. That was wonderful. We were just wondering why you couldn't come along with us to the Emerald City to ask the wizard for a heart.
Emerald City? Why, that's a long and dangerous journey from here. And it might rain on the way.
Well, but you've just been saying how much you want a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Well, suppose the wizard wouldn't get me one when we got there.
Oh, but he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
You call that long? Why, my dear, the journey's just begun. Forgotten about me, have you? Well, I haven't forgotten about you. Helping the little lady along, are you, my fine friends? Well, stay away from her, or I'll stuff a mattress with you. And you, I could use you for a beehive. Scarecrow, you're looking tired. Why don't you warm up by the fire? Now, my dear Dorothy, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz. And a happy trip back to Kansas, too.
Whether I get a heart or not. Beehive. Bah. Let her try to make a beehive out of me.
It's just that the witch is so wicked. I don't think you two ought to come along with me, or you'll get into trouble.
Oh, you don't think we're going to stand by and let her get away with fire and bees, now do you?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You're the best friends anybody ever had. And it's funny, it's like I've known you all the time. But I couldn't have, could I?
I don't see how. You weren't there when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
And I was standing over there rusting for the longest time.
Still, I wish I could remember. But it doesn't matter. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right.
We do.
2 Oz?
2 eyes.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I don't like this forest. It's dark, creepy.
Of course, I don't know, but I think it'll have to get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
Might.
Animals that eat straw.
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
Bears.
Oh, lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers. Oh my gosh, you can be able to do that.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. Put 'em on. Which one are you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you stand on one foot. I'll fight with my eyes closed. Pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh? Why?
Go now. Leave us alone.
Afraid, huh? Scared, huh? How long can you stay fresh as I can? Get him and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put him up, you lopsided beggar, hey? No, that's getting personal, Lion.
Yes, get up and teach him a lesson.
Well, what's wrong with you teaching him?
Well, I hardly know him.
I'll get you in, Dewey!
What'd you do that for? I didn't play her.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough going on picking on straw girls. Why didn't you go around picking on poor little dogs?
You had to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
Well, of course not. My, what a fuss you're making. Usually when you go on picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I am scared of myself sometimes. I'm slept and weak. Look at the circles under my eyes.
Well, why don't you try counting sheep?
Well, that doesn't do any good. Because I'm afraid of them. Oh, that's too bad. Don't you think the wizard could help him too?
I don't see why not. Why don't you come along with us to the Emerald City? We're on our way now to get him a heart.
And her, right?
And I'm sure he could get you some courage.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be in the presence of a cowardly lion?
Oh, no, of course not.
Gee, that's awful nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the feminine verve. But I could show my prowess to be a lion and a mouse if I only had the nerve. I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. I'd be brave as a blizzard,
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve
Then I'm sure to get afraid.
A heart.
a home,
The nerve.
a bird. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He is a wizard of ways that never is that was. He's ever a wizard of ways that was. The Wizard of Oz is one who is the Oz. Because of the wonderful things he does.
When I gain those slippers, my power will be the greatest in Oz. And now my beauty's something with poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Poppies. Poppies. Poppies will put them to sleep.
Well, there's the Emerald City. Oh, it's beautiful, just like I knew it would be. Oh, he must be a wonderful wizard to live in a city like that.
Come on, let's hurry.
Yes, let's run.
Oh, come on, come on.
Oh, look, see here. Wonderful. Oh, the Emerald City.
What's happening?
Oh, here, give us your hands and we'll pull you along.
No, I have to just a moment.
Dorothy! 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 Can't sleep now, we're in the middle of a poppies field.
That's right, call away, call away. She won't hear any of you ever again. Bring me my wishing cap. I'll call the winged monkeys to tell them to bring me those slippers. Now hurry, hurry! It worked very smoothly.
Oh, poor Dorothy. This is awful. Oh, don't cry. You'll rust yourself again. Oh, but what about Dorothy? We ought to try and carry her. Oh, I don't think I could, but we could try. Now, come to think of it, 40 wings wouldn't be too bad. Don't you start at 2?
Dorothy, wake up.
Oh, wake up. No, look at him. This is awful. This is terrible. Here, Tin Man, help me. Oh, this is terrible. I can't budge an inch. This is a spell, this is. It's the Wicked Witch. What do we do? Help! Help! It's no use screaming at a time like this. No one can hear you. Help! 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 Someone help! Help! Oh, look, it's snowing. Oh, is it snowing? It could be, but it is. It's magic. Oh, maybe this will help. Oh, but it couldn't help. It does help. Dorothy, you're waking up. Unusual weather, haven't it?
Oh, look, he's rusted again. Oh, there's the Emerald City. Quick!
Curse it! Curse it! Somebody always helps that girl! But shoes or no shoes, I'm still great enough to conquer her. Here, to the Emerald City as fast as lightning!
That bell! Read it! Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
It's on the door as plain as the nose on my face.
Bell out of order. Please knock.
Well, that's more like it. State your business.
We want to see the wizard.
Ooh, the wizard, but nobody can see the great eyes. Nobody's ever seen him. Even I haven't seen him. Then how do you know there is one? Because you're wasting my time. Well, please, the Gorge of the North sent me. Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Oh, well, so you're gonna go bust my buttons. That's a hustle. Hello, come in.
Whoa, it's green.
Tour guide, just what you're looking for. Take you any place in the city we done.
Can you take us to see the wizard?
The wizard? The wizard? Of course. But first, I'll take you to the
keep you with me there in the merry land of Oz. We can make a deal, smile and frown.
Can't even done my eyes touch my
Flip, flip here, flip, flip there, begin the breakfast clause. And search now, savoir-faire, the merry land of Oz. That's how we laughed our day away in the merry land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Taking out for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly good fun, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and have lunch, tra la la. That's how we laughed our day away in the merry land of Oz. That's how we laughed our day away with the ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha
The witch, she's followed us here.
Can't that creature take no for an answer? S-U-R-R. And we are Dorothy. Dorothy? Who's Dorothy? The wizard will explain it? Yeah, to the wizard. Hurry, hurry, the wizard must have an answer. To the wizard then.
Do whatever shall we do?
Come on, we better hurry if we're going to see the wizard.
It's all right. Everything is all right. Go on home. Go on. Get out of here. Go on home.
Could you please, ma'am? We want to see the wizard, all four of us.
Orders are, nobody can see the wizard. Not nobody, not know how.
But we must.
Orders are, not nobody, not know how. He's in conference with himself on account of this trouble with the witch, and even if he wasn't, you wouldn't have been able to see him anyway, because, well, no one's seen him. Not even us in the palace.
Oh, but please, it's very important.
Not nobody, not know how. Now what do you want?
We want to see the wizard.
Not nobody, not know how.
But she's Dorothy.
Which is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. Wait here, I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear? She'll announce us at once. I've as good as got my brain. I can barely hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king!
Your Majesty, you're king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossible.
How about a hippopotamus?
I thrash him from top to bottom.
Supposing you meant an elephant.
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who was king of the farce.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes a flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the Sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes a dog come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the hot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage.
You can say that again. Huh?
Go on home. The wizard says, go away.
Go away.
I was so happy. I thought I was on my way home.
Oh, it looks like we came a long way for nothing.
It's all right, Dorothy. We'll get you to the wizard somehow.
Would it do any good if I roared?
I had an Aunt Em myself once.
Wait a minute, fellas. I decided I don't want to see the wizard that much. I'll just wait outside.
Don't you know the wizard's gonna get you some courage?
I'd be too afraid to ask him for it.
Well, then we'll ask him for you.
I should wait outside.
Well, but why? Why?
Because I'm still scared.
Come on. Scared?
Ah! What happened? Somebody pulled my tail.
Oh, you did it yourself.
Oh.
Here, come on.
Come forward. The great Wizard of Oz commands you.
Tell me when it's over. Tell me when it's over. I want to get wild.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
If you please, I'm Dorothy. Small and meek. We've come to ask you.
Silence!
Oh!
Jimmy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Oh!
You dare to me to come for a heart, do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of colliginous junk?
Well, yes, Your Honor. You see, a while back we were walking down the yellow brick road and then Dorothy...
Quiet!
Whoa!
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain, you billowing bale of bovine fodder.
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Majesty. I mean, your wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Fighting him like that when he came to you for help.
silence, whippersnapper. The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we do that, we'll have to kill her.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant your requests. Now go.
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Haunted forest. I'd turn back if I were you.
Right. Now we're on enemy ground. Find something to protect yourselves with.
Oh, did you see that?
Whoa,
Look out. You know something? I believe there are spooks around here.
That's ridiculous. Spooks? It's silly.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do.
You'll believe in more than just that when I finish with you. Take your army to the haunted forest and bring me that girl and her dog. You can do what you like with the others, but I want her alive and unharmed. They'll give you no trouble, I promise you that. But take care of those shoes, I want those most of all. Now fly! Fly! What a nice little dog. And you, my dear, what an unexpected pleasure. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
Oh, what are you going to do with my dog? Get her back to me.
Certainly, all in good time, my dear. All in good time.
Give me back my dog.
Certainly.
unless you give me those slippers.
The goat to the north told me not to.
Very well. Throw that mutt in the river and drown it!
Oh, no! You can have your old slipper, just give me back my dog!
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Ah! Ah!
I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No! Fool that I am, I should have remembered! Those slippers will never come off of you as long as you're alive.
What are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm going to do? You see, that's not worrying me, it's how to do it. These things must be done delicately or you'll hurt the spell.
Run, Toto, run!
Catch it, you fool!
She got away. She got away.
Which is more than you will. Drag you and your dog, you've been more trouble to me than you're worth. But it will soon be over now. You see, my dear, you haven't got much longer to be alive. Not long at all. You see, I can't wait forever to have those shoes.
Now that's the best we can do without any kids.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm all right. We must worry about Dorothy.
But we don't even know where they came from. They came from that way, but what is Toto?
Oh, don't you see? She's come to take us to Dorothy. Come on, fellows. I do hope my strength holds
I
out.
hope your tail holds out.
What's that? What's that? That's the castle of the Wicked Witch. Oh, Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of her in there. We've got to get her out. Oh.
Oh, don't cry. You'll rust yourself, and we haven't got the oil can. Who's that? Who's that? Now, come on. I have a plan how to get us in there.
She's got a plan. It's a good thing, yeah.
And you are going to lead us. What? Yep, you.
Fine. I'll go there for Dorothy. Witch or no witch. Guards or no guards. I'll tear them to pieces. I made her come out alive. So one thing I want you fellas to do for me.
What's that?
Talk me out of it!
Darling, where are you? Henny, I'm in Oz, and I'm locked up in the witch's castle. I'm trying to get home to you, Annie. Oh, don't go away, Annie. Come back. I'm frightened. Come back. Come back. Come back.
I'll give you Auntie Em, my pretty.
Shh, Toto, be quiet. That wasn't exactly my plan, but something happened, didn't it?
You put up a great fight there. I don't know what we would have done without you.
Yeah. I must have been here a couple times, though. Come on, hurry, I have another plan.
You think it'll be polite dropping in like this?
Where do you think we should go now? Maybe we should start there. What's really good there?
Dorothy! Oh, Dorothy! Did they hurt you?
Oh, my darling, I knew you'd come.
Dorothy.
I knew you would.
Hurry, we've no time to lose. Let's go.
Leaving so soon! But I will
don't hurt them right away. We'll let them think a little about it first. How does it feel, my fine little visitor? Can you imagine what I'm going to do to you?
Run!
Stop them all! We'll tell you this way. We have to cut them off. Hurry! Well, ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. Thought you were pretty foxy, didn't you? Well, I'm going to start in on you right here, one after the other. And the last to go will see the first 3 go before her. Here, Scarecrow. How about a little fight?
Oh, no! Help!
Ah! You cursed brat! Look what you've done to me! Oh, I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, I'm doing! Oh!
She's dead. You've killed her.
I didn't mean to kill her. She said she was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Hail, Dorothy, the witch is dead. Are you happy about it?
Of course! Now she won't hit us with the broom anymore.
The broom. May we have it?
Of course. Please, and take it with you.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can go to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead! The Wicked Witch is dead!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. He's gone where God wants to be known. Below, your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong, merry up. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead.
Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Please, you brought you the brooms together with the witch. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. And we'd like you to keep your promise to us. If you please, sir.
Not so fast. Not so fast. I'll have to give the matter a little thought first. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
We've had plenty of time already.
Yeah!
Do not arouse the wrath of the great Wizard of Oz. I said come back tomorrow.
Where's Toto?
Think yourselves lucky that I'm giving you audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
Who are you?
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Who are you?
Well, I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
Oh, you humbug.
Yes, that's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh no, I'm actually a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Oh, you better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
But now, please don't yell at me. It makes me nervous.
It makes you nervous.
Yes.
Well, what about us?
Well,
Well, what about the heart that you promised Tin Man? And the courage that you promised Cowardly Lion?
And Scarecrow's brain.
But you've had them. You've had them all the time.
Oh no, we haven't. You don't get around us that easy.
Not no how.
You promised us real things, a real brain.
A real heart.
Real courage. That's what we want.
You do? Kids, you're aiming low. You not only surprise, but you grieve me. Why, anyone can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Any pusillanimous creature that crawls on the earth or slinks through the seas has a brain. From the rock-bound coast of Maine to the sun, be that as it may. Back where I come from, we have universities, seats of great learning where men go to become great thinkers, and when they come out, they think deep thoughts, but with no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Universitatis Comitiatum E Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
THD?
Yes, that's Doctor of Thinkology.
Sum of the square roots of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy, rapture, I've got a brain! Oh, how can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, you're a victim of disorganized thinking. You're under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. And once a year, they take their fortitude out of mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city. And with no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got. A medal. Therefore, for conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, meritorious valor, I hereby cannot find your medal. Found it. I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
All such folks are speechless.
And you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be made practical until they can be made unbreakable. I could have been a world figure, a power among men, had I not been obstructed by a heart.
But I still want one.
Yes, well, be that as it may. Back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They are called good deed doers, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing that you haven't got, a testimonial. Therefore, I take great pleasure at this time in presenting you a token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but how much you are loved by others.
Look, it takes this.
Read what my medal says. Courage ain't the truth, ain't the truth.
Well, they're all very wonderful.
Well, hey, what about Dorothy?
Yes, Dorothy next.
Yeah.
Yes, Dorothy.
I don't think there's anything in that black bag for me.
Well, no, on the, well, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas was for me to take her there myself.
Oh, will you do that? Could you do that? Are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, born and bred in the heart of the western wilderness, premier balloonist par excellence to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day, while performing spectacular feats of stratospheric skill, an unfortunate phenomenon occurred. The balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
There I was, a man floating through space without a continent.
Oh, weren't you frightened?
Frightened? You were looking at a man who was laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Then suddenly the winds changed, and I floated down into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe. Times being what they were, I retained the balloon against the advent of a quick getaway. And in that balloon, my dear Dorothy, you and I will return to the land of E Pluribus Unum. Good people of Oz, this is positively the finest exhibition ever to be shown, well, be that as it may. I, your wizard, par ardua ad alta, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable into the outer stratosphere. I hereby decree that until what time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow, by virtue of her highly superior brains, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. That is all. Thank you.
Toto! Get that dog!
This is a highly regular procedure, absolutely unprecedented. come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Bye.
Oh, I'll never get home.
You stay here with us.
Why don't you stay, Dorothy? Oh, that's very kind of you. This will never be like Kansas.
Oh, but look. Here's someone who can help you.
Oh, will you help me? Would you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer, my dear.
You don't?
You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Well, why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
Have you learned, Dorothy? I learned that it isn't enough just to want to go home to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Anne, and that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't go any further than my own backyard because if it isn't there, I never lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Oh, but that's so easy. I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
She had to learn it for herself. Now those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Oh, Toto too?
Toto too.
That's too wonderful to be true. Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye to me. Oh, don't cry. Well, rest yourself. Here's your oil can. Goodbye.
Now I know I have a heart. Break it.
Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'm going to miss it when you used to holler for help before you found your courage.
I never would have found it if it weren't for you.
I think I'm going to miss you most of all.
Are you ready?
Yes. Say goodbye, Toto. Yes, I'm ready now.
Then all you do is close your eyes, tap your heels together 3 times, and think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Dorothy! Dorothy! Dorothy, honey! Wake up! It's me! It's Aunt Em!
Wake up, honey. It's Uncle Henry.
Wake up, darling, please, Dorothy! It's me, it's Aunt Em! Aunt Em, it's you! Yes, Tom.
Hello? Anybody home? I just stopped by to see how the little girl was doing. Oh, well, she seems to be doing all right now.
Goodness, do people even knock nowadays?
Your window was open.
That doesn't give you permission to just walk into my window. You know it. Either way, she's got quite a bump in the head. We thought she was going to leave us.
There, that's life now. But I did leave you, Uncle Henry. That's just the trouble. I tried to get back to you for days and days and days. But you just had a bad dream.
I know what I'm going to do when I fix this. Sue. That tornado tearing apart our house. The next tornado, I don't think our house is going to be able to handle it.
Oh, you're here. It's okay.
Where were you?
Well, I was out with that
Tinkering with that contraption again?
Oh, sis.
I'm almost done with it.
I got all the horses in.
That's it. Did she have any
Oh, she's fine. They're all fine.
Good.
Lawson's already.
It's which one?
They're on.
She must have flown by.
No, Lydia. It wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you were there.
Oh, we dream lots of silly things when
No, Annie, this was a truly live place. And I remember some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. But all I just say, all I kept saying to everybody was, I want to go home. And they sent me home. I love you all. Hello, Annie M. There's no place like home.
I'm going to miss you very much, but I hope you get some rest before school starts. All right. We are going to do something suspicious. I have flowers to present. As in traditional theater style, we would like to recognize those members who have contributed behind the scenes and in authority. And first of all, my daughter, Sierra, Executive Director. We also have camp counselor, Catherine Hart, who is standing in our tech booth. And we have our apprentices. We have Savannah Field. Sarah Harshbarger.